Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Estella. Today I want to look at stress management. I really don't want to say much about stress because we are used to telling people not to get stressed, but facts are that at one point in life one has to be stressed. Stress is not something that one calls for. It just happens. But we want to look at the best way that we can manage this stress, because it will be very bad if you move from stress to depression, which may cause even death. So we are saying, yes, people get problems, people get stressed, but are you going to allow stress to weigh you down? If you are a parent, think of your children. Think of their future. Do you want to end your life now and then the kids will be taken care of by other people out there who really don't know what parenting is? Because unless you are really the parent to a kid, you can never claim that you know what is best for a kid. When we talk about parents, I am not referring to people who have just given birth and they are the biological parents. No. I'm saying anybody who has guided a kid in their life is justified to call themselves parents. When people talk about stress and you ask them why they are stressed, some say that maybe this my friend betrayed me. Ask yourself this question: are you the first one to be betrayed? Have you never heard of anybody else complaining about betrayal? So, does that stop you from being alive? No. Move on. Forget about betrayal. Forget about such friends. Look for new friends. There are so many, only that you have not met them yet. Who knows? I could be one of them. And you will be happier by dropping this one who is stressing you. And when you look at it, it's not a big deal. It's not really very important in your life. They are just bringing you down and they will lead to your downfall. Forget about them. Move on. When we talk about, yes, stress on job, are you the only one who is looking for a job? No. There are so many tamarking out there. Some of who have even better papers than you do. But are they killing themselves? No. Still, there is hope. You can be a somebody tomorrow. Have patience and continue looking. Never stop. You have to continue looking until you get what you want. When we talk about promotion, yes, at least you have a job. There are those who are still looking for a job, and you are killing yourself because you have not been promoted, yet you have served an institution for over 20 years. So not that you have not gone round. There are those who served and even went home, retired, without even one promotion. Well, some will talk about stress on exams. They are failing, they are not passing. So what? You are not the first one. People have failed, people have passed, but still their lives are no different than yours. If you want to pass, you will. Just sit down, look for another way, get a new strategy, go around it, and make sure you pass. It doesn't matter how many times you are going to do that exam. As long as you are given a chance, continue doing it until you pass. Don't be so stressed, otherwise the meaning of fail will not be known until one has failed. And if you failed in an exam, other people have failed in so many other fields, but they did not kill themselves. Look at husband or wife who has let you down. Are you the first one? Others have ended up killing each other. Do you want to die because of this person? No. Just go around it, make sure it works, and if it doesn't, look for an alternative. Don't wait to die because you are stressed over those issues. Talk about them. You never know. You will realize that it was not as serious as you thought. Take your time, communicate, and get out of that stress. When we talk about sicknesses, people have terminal diseases, but they have not killed themselves. They are not gone into stress. Yes, you will tell me that I wouldn't know what pain you are going through. Of course I wouldn't, because I'm not in your shoe. But have you listened to everyone else and got to know what they are going through? No. So, please, just know that you are one among the many, and so there is something you can do about it so that it doesn't stress you as much. When you look about getting rich or making money, everybody started somewhere. They didn't wake up one morning and became rich. So instead of getting stressed and worked up, be patient, continue fighting, do whatever you love the most, continue doing it, improve every day, talk to people, seek for solutions, and one day you will also be counted as one of the rich guys. Those of us who do not have kids are crying. We are depressed, we are stressed. There are those who you have not met yet, who had kids, so many of them, and they all disappeared, either through death or through anything else, drugs and what have you. And some are there, but the miserable life that they have taken them through is a life that you will never have appreciated. So don't assume. Those who have are also crying, and those who don't have are crying too. So the best you can do is make use of what you have, improve, touch on another kid's life, and who knows, God has plans for you. You never know, maybe the way you are is the best that you could be. If you were given what you are yearning for, maybe you could not manage. You could not take it. You could not be here, because we always say that God knows our destiny, or your time is not yet here. Look at Abraham. At what age did they give birth? You never know what happens for you in your tomorrow. He has better plans for you. Keep hoping and believing in Him. And whatever comes your way, accept it. Appreciate and be happy instead of getting stressed. Because the more stressed you are, the more you ruin your chances of becoming a parent. And parenting does not only mean biological parenting. It means so much more. Taking care of somebody else in whichever way, at whatever level, is what we call parenting. Look into it, change your life, see something good about everything else that happens around you. When we look at some people saying, oh, I cannot even afford a good meal, do you remember that there are people out there, look at the streets, look at the drought-prone areas. They don't even eat 2 meals a day. And even the one meal that they get is either from the dustbins or from some dirty places. And they call it a meal, and they smile as they go home. The poor cry, and the rich also cry. When we look at these two, then we say, let's not allow stress to kill us for these minor things that happen in our lives. Let's thank God for being here today, because there are people who are physically challenged, not just blind, not just without arms, not just these minor things that you see, but still they have found a reason to live and a purpose to continue living and smiling in every day of their lives. Be happy, forget about stress, move on, and everything will be okay. I assure you it will be okay once you embrace positivity. Thanks, cheers, see you soon.